Hello. I made a video about building solar, and I was trying to get the maths right and got it wrong. So the ratio you're meant to have of accumulators to panels is 0.84, 21 to 25, and basically I had been working with a spreadsheet where I had accidentally typed in 0.85 instead of 0.84. So what I'd come up with was the panel on the left, which has solar all the way through the middle, and this one has 400 panels to 328 accumulators. That gives you a ratio of 0.82. If you take the center 4 solar panels out and replace them with 9 accumulators, this gives you a ratio of 396 panels to 337 accumulators at 0.851. And there's really no way I can see to find a middle ground here. You either have the 4 panels or the 9 accumulators. However, if you take 2 of the one with the extra accumulators and 1 of the one with the extra panels, those 3 together have a ratio of 0.85. Have a ratio of 0.84060, which is as close as you're going to get to 0.84. So it's 1 of these to 2 of these. So 3 is a nasty number. Perhaps 6 is okay. So that would be this kind of thing. This is 3, right? So this is 2 of the accumulator and 1 without. So that's 3 panels. We could turn this into 6 easily enough by doubling it up. Let's find where it goes. There. Okay. That was in the wrong place. Let's kill all this and start again. Sorry, that's the problem with these really big blueprints. That's the other thing. I don't really want to end up with a blueprint which is so big that it can't be placed. Okay, there we go. Let's try again. Okay, so take our ridiculous blueprint there and put down a second copy of it there. Okay, so we have something that is sort of like a zigzag rectangle. And I'm wondering if we can make this into a better rectangle somehow. So, for example, we've got 2 top bits up here. Perhaps we can move them down. And we've got an overhang here. Perhaps we could slot it in somewhere else. So it's really a case of jigsaw puzzles to end up with a situation where it's a rectangular design that is 3 by 2 roboports, which almost fits on a screen, which is correctly ratioed. So let's go for it. So we have our book, and the book contains various versions of the one with the panels in. Okay, so I want to take this and put it over here. There. Okay, so now we can take this off. And let's make sure from the blueprint book that this is the correct piece now. Okay, so we've got some extra accumulators here. Yep, so that's that piece done. Then we have a piece on this side. This is the same thing. So let's cut this off. And the 3 accumulators here, the 3 accumulators here. Okay, then we can put, where are we here? So then we can put this triangle back here. Okay, now what I think we can do is take the tops off. How many tops do we have? We have a full one and 2 half ones. So I think we can take all of this off. To there. And take these away. There we go. Okay. Then let's put that there and there. So we now have a tiling design which is slightly bigger than one screen. Let's blueprint it just because. Right, so that has and it's now not giving me the total the correct numbers. Right, but let's check that it does actually slap down next to itself. Yep, it does there. And does it go down this side? Yep, it does. Does it go down at the bottom? No. However, if we rotate it, it does. Okay, so you have to rotate it once each time, which isn't ideal. Okay, so this design is now 1, 2, 3 Roboports by 1, 2, depending on how you count it. So it is 1, 2, yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4 versus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But this is, as far as I can tell, perfectly ratioed, like to several significant figures. So, what are the options here? I'm trying to think how else this can be cut down. So this whole thing is correct. We've got a left and a right copy. So let's try cutting off the left-hand side. Okay. Take those 3. Take those 3. Okay, and I'll tidy up the rest later. We can take those away. Okay, so let's make a blueprint of this. Whoop, new blueprint. Okay, so this is our half panel. And let's go over to a new bit of map. I should have made a map with no water. Great, here we are. So this does fit on one screen. Down it goes. So that is, as far as I can tell, perfectly ratioed. You rotate it round, and it stamps. Rotate again, and it stamps. Rotate and stamp. Rotate and stamp. Rotate and stamp. Right, this one here. 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 Okay, so this is, as far as I can tell, a perfectly ratioed solar field which has this solid panel twice for every 4 times there's one of this. So then, yep, this row is pretty much full of them. So you get one alternating row, and then you get one row which is all middles. An alternating row, and one that's all middles. So there we are. I'm going to upload a new blueprint book. It'll have the individual stamps with and without the pastas in the center, and it'll have this this big stamp in the quarter, half, and full repeat version. The quarter one is most practical because it fits on a screen. But there we are. So let's just do the. Is this? Yeah. So this is just not giving me the numbers. It says 1.1 panels to 1,000 accumulators, but it's not counting them out. That one 2.3 to 2, and this one that's the single panel, single array with the solid center. So anyway, thanks very much for watching. Thanks very much for the comment pointing out my ratios were off. Hopefully this has now fixed that, and you can enjoy the brand new tiling of the world with solar. Bye.